Hey y'all, how y'all doing in quarantine? Squeaky's back. Today I'm going to talk about my lock journey, and then I'm going to briefly discuss the difference between locks and dreads. I think it's a good conversation to have because I've heard people get offended by the term dreads. So I went ahead and tried to do some research about the difference between the two terms. So stay tuned. So I locked my hair August 8th, 2016. And 2016 was actually the same year that I went outside the country for the first time ever in my life, and I went to the Philippines. It took me about a year to make the decision to lock my hair. I've had people tell me, you would look really nice with locks, you should lock your hair. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. So I finally, did some digging. Like, what is it like to have locks? Is it a permanent thing? If I decide I don't want to have locks anymore, do I have to chop my hair off? So after doing some research, I found out no, locks are not permanent, and you can actually comb them out whenever you want to. So that gave me a comfortable feeling like, okay, well, if I ever decide like I'm not with this lock thing, I could just take them out and comb them out. Now, if you have like really long locks and you're ready to take them out, it's a long process. I know I'm almost 4 years in and my locks are pretty long. So when I do decide to take them out, that's gonna take some time. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. If I decide to take my locks out ever, like, do I want to sit there and go through the whole process of combing each lock out, or do I want to just go ahead and cut them off and shoot? I know some people just start all over again with locks. I will say I've had a great experience with my locks thus far. I like to get up and go. I'm really lazy with my hair, so I like that I get to get up and go. The most maintenance that I personally do is massage my scalp with like castor oil or almond oil. Once a month, I go to my stylist that I'm loyal to, and she retwists my locks. She shampoos, conditions, lock and retwists. She palm rolls, and she does a really good job. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep up with this lock thing until I can't do it no more. I will say when I first started my locks, I started with 2-strand twists, and you'll see a picture shortly. But I started with 2-strand twists, and my hair at the time was like up to here, so it was like a bob. And it finally locked after like, I want to say, after about 3 times in the chair of getting retwisted, it finally locked. The first stylist that I had, she just ensured me like, look, when you first get your locks, don't get your hair wet because, the gel might rinse out my scalp. So that was really good advice. I made sure I didn't get my hair wet, and I feel like my hair locked really quickly. So yeah, this all started with 2-strand twists. I know there's different methods of starting locks. Some people start with coils. Like me, I did 2-strand twists, and I did it with my hair, the length it was at the time. It's just my hair was up to here because it shrunk from the water, so I had shrinkage. So yeah, so I know some other people, they like start with faux locks. Some people might freeform. There's just so many different ways of starting locks. So if you decide to lock your hair, I support it. I encourage it. It's something new. It's something different. Like I said, personally, me, I am lazy with my hair, so I like the locks. I love the locks. I'm so happy that I locked my hair. I don't regret it at all. I like getting up and going. I don't miss going to the Dominicans and sitting down for 3 hours and whoever else knows how long just to get my hair blown out and fried. I do not miss that process because my hair is thick, okay? Washing and conditioning and blow drying and flat iron my hair was work. And I had a good beautician at the time, and she actually had moved on to bigger and better things. So it was like, dang, my beautician gone. But you know, I tried to take care of my hair from there on out on my own. And you know, I just don't like doing my hair. I just rather pay somebody else to do it. But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, like I said, I don't regret having my locks. So now I want to talk about the difference between the terms dreads and locks. So, disclaimer. I am not a loctician. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a cosmetologist. I am not a historian. I am not an expert. I am Squeaky. So, dreads are short for dreadlocks. So apparently when you say to someone, oh, I like your dreads, they'll say, there's nothing dreadful about my hair. What does that mean? What does it mean when they say that? So I did a little search. So I found two origins. So the first origin is, I took some notes. So the first origin is, during the slavery trade, there were no combs or any other tools to keep our hair, skin, and nails maintained. So naturally, our hair would mat and lock. And when we arrived to the new land, we were looking unkempt. So it is said that slave owners referred to the dreadful sight of our ancestors. And this is why someone might say, you know, there's nothing dreadful about my hair when you say, I like your dreads. So now, the second origin I found was Rastafarians made dreads popular, and apparently the term dreads is not looked at in a negative way. Rastas in other cultures wear their dreads with pride of their natural roots, which symbolized by their hair growing eternally from the mind and the soul. Dreads also symbolizes the rejection of conventional Western mainstream beauty standards. So, it's two differences here, you know? It's like a culture thing, and then there's like, dang, a slavery thing. So, I mean, it's really up to the individual and what they'll accept. So, personally, me, I call my hair locks. I might accept the term dreads when they start looking raggedy. I'll call them dreads when they start looking, you know, a little raggedy. But when they're like clean and fresh and done, you know, they're locks. Like, that's just me. Now, if a person tells me, oh, you know, I like your dreads, I don't get offended by it. You know, that's what they call dreads, locks, dreadlocks. That's fine by me. It doesn't bother me too much, but it is interesting to know where the origins of these terms come from. So you can leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Maybe share any experiences you've had. If you have locks, maybe share your viewpoint, or maybe you've called someone's locks dreads before, or someone's dreads locks, and like what happened with that. Maybe if you have any questions on if you want to start a lock journey, you can ask me what it's like. I'm here. So, you know, whatever comments and questions you all have, leave them down below, and like, like, comment, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So, thank you for joining me. And like I said, you know, I hope everybody's doing well in quarantine. I cannot wait to go outside. Like, I cannot wait. Like, can the earth open up again? Please. I need to get out this house. I miss being the social butterfly that I am. I'm suffering over here, but I'm okay. I'm okay, y'all. I'm not suffering too bad. So, yes, thank you. I'll see you all next time.